One of the most in-demand roles for online businesses is operations managers. So a lot of entrepreneurs come into business because they're really good at solving a problem and they're really good at selling it. Typically, they would initially grow their business through word of mouth, through getting referrals from the clients that they already have, from the people who already trust them. And along the way, what they really find challenging is managing the day-to-day. To be completely honest with you, after 8 years of helping small business owners, medium business owners, and even 8-figure companies grow their business through outsourcing, the one thing that I always hear from tons of entrepreneurs and tons of founders is they really don't want to manage operations. These people are typically visionaries. They are inspired with delivering a big message, solving a big problem, and coming into the world with a big mission. Thinking about the minute day-to-day things really bogs them down. So, what is the smartest thing to do? Hire an operations manager. I'm Karla from Proximity Outsourcing, and I have over 8 years of experience hiring managers and top-tier talent from the Philippines and Latin America. Over the years, I have helped over 500 online business owners from their first chief of staff, executive assistant hire, through hiring the people in between until we get to the top level person, which is the operations manager. But to some people, they might be wondering, what is really an operations manager? How can I differentiate an operations manager from a project manager? So let me quickly discuss what a project manager does. The focus of a project manager is getting projects from point A, not done, to point B, done. That's it. Everything in between is the job of a project manager. They are a project manager because mostly they manage the project, and their main job is getting the project to a particular state of completion. And on the other hand, an operations manager manages people, manages operations, manages the machine of the business. In this video, I will also share with you the top 6 tasks and responsibilities of an operations manager. If you want to DIY this hard, you should definitely include these 6 items so that they know what to expect and they also know what they will be doing and what they're expected to do also in your business when they come in as an operations manager. Number 1, they will be in charge of SOPs and process workflows. I entrust my operations manager to take care of building systems, SOPs, templates, making it really repeatable, easy, and organized to onboard clients, to do client fulfillment, to do customer support, to do onboarding of our new talent or employees, and even talking to our bookkeeper, getting our receipts in order, setting up meetings with affiliates, and how all of this happens. I entrust my operations manager to lead that action, to lead that task. And sometimes I'm not completely helpless. I can definitely develop the flow that I'm envisioning, but it is the operations manager that really gives it the proper system. So your operations manager typically is a very good systems and process person. Their next task is team management and delegation. I lean on my operations manager to think about KPIs, performance metrics of the team. They also determine with HR when the team check-ins should be, how everyone is performing, are we properly delegating the tasks, and are these people being productive? So that is also under the realm of an operations manager. The next one is tech and automation. This is especially if you are really leaning on a lot of AI, a lot of automations, a lot of build outs to run your business. A very simple automation in my company would be my Zoom, Calendly, my Gmail, and SMS. So that's it. So my operations manager ties that all together. And even though I communicated with her that this is what I want to happen, she's the one who built it out. And she's really ahead of even finding out additional tech, finding out additional automation, learning new automations, and always being ahead so that she can continuously provide efficiency and systems and better processes for our business. Anything and everything that's related to operations, that's not related to sales or marketing, they basically take care of it all. Now, the next task or responsibility is financial efficiency. So my operations manager prepares the P&Ls, she prepares the financial targets. She also tracks certain metrics in the company that is related to us being a business. Basically, number of leads, where did these leads come from? What is our biggest source of leads? What is our conversion rate? What are some of these efforts that we're doing, and are they really providing us a great ROI? What about these hires? Are they achieving what they're supposed to? What are our targets? So she also runs through everything that we are spending every month, each email, each subscription, and thinks about, are we really using these? Is this still useful for the business? And she gives me advice, or she brings it to me, and then I can make a really good decision whether I want to continue that subscription or not. So I really, really love this feature because it gives my business an extra pair of eyes into what I'm really spending on, and does it even make sense to continue doing that for my business. Now, the next one is service delivery and client success. Now, before you hire a senior client success manager, it is pretty common for a lot of online businesses for their client success managers or customer success managers, or even a customer support team that just handles customer support. Maybe you're not at a level where you need to hire a CSM, but you definitely have a way to help your clients. It is very common for these people, for these customer facing roles, to report to the operations manager. And when your business is big enough that you do need to hire a team lead for your CSM team or your director of client success, that person will also be reporting to the operations manager. Ultimately, retention is a huge part of the business. It's a huge part of what keeps the business running. And so that is still under the realm of the operations manager. And lastly, and this is my favorite, reporting, consolidating data, and helping the CEO make certain decisions in the company. Now, as the CEO, as the visionary, as the main networker, as the personal brand of my own business, I know how hard it is to just have your brain go in so many spaces and then not have that space to properly digest and to properly process certain important decisions in your company. Now, I lean on my operations manager to help me make those decisions. She will bring the numbers to me, she will bring the facts to me, and she will bring it to me organized. So I'm really super lucky and super privileged that I have a really great operations manager who now also has her own little operations team. Of course, as your business grows, your operations manager will also need support. And so it's also really good to keep training someone to replace the little tasks that also bug her. Ultimately, please do not forget that your operations manager should be treated as an equal in your business in terms of their mental contribution, in terms of their intellectual contribution to your business, that even if you're a boss, it doesn't mean that your say is the best for your company. Actually listening to your operations manager, especially if they have all the facts and they're in your business day to day, it's very, very valuable. I have met personal friends of mine who had so much ego, unfortunately, and they would not listen to their operations manager. And ultimately, they would make the wrong decision for their business. And so that's a little lesson right there. And I hope that this video has helped you really get clarity on what is the main role of an operations manager in any online business. Typically, if you're an e-commerce business, service-based business, AI agency, all of these online businesses, all of these tasks and responsibilities are the same. There might be some difference in terms of tools, in terms of certain expectations, but overall, those 6 things are the main responsibilities of an operations manager. So let's do a little review. Number 1, SOPs and processes. Number 2, team management and delegation. Number 3, tech and automation. Number 4, financial and resource efficiency. Number 5, service delivery and client success. And number 6, giving the CEO support in making important business decisions for the company. Now, if you are an online entrepreneur and you're super ready to grow, and if you want to check out what it looks like to hire an operations manager, definitely visit our website. Check us out at proximityoutsourcing.com, and you can easily book a call with me right there on our homepage, and I'll talk to you soon.